science, spirituality, and energy. Those of you who are in your spiritual awakening journey and have the quest to know and experience the truth, you have to understand, first of all, what is existing and what you need to know. All the available information, all the available collection of information or the experiences of other people, those who have become liberated ever, become enlightened, become free, are either from the perspective of spiritual texts or the perspective of science that talks about matter. In your journey of evolution or in your journey of quest for the truth, you have studied the science of existence that talks more about matter, that filters everything from the concept of matter. And when you go into the spiritual aspects of knowing thing, everything is esoteric. Everything is based on the experience of other people who have expressed, or maybe some other people have expressed what they have experienced and they have shared with their disciples. If you go into the world or the universe of science, everything is based on facts and truth and proofs. But when you go into the energetic aspect, that is the experiential reality of your freedom, everything is totally different. You don't need any knowledge to verify your truth. I speak, I make you experience the truth through the feelings, through the experience, through the real experience of who you are energetically. So beyond science and spirituality is the existence of energy. And when you experience yourself, the energetic transformation in you, the shifts in you, the heightened level of awareness in you, you enter into a new universe of PhD in studying energy. This PhD in studying energy is not possible without me, the Guru, the Master, who knows the depth of and all the dimension of energetic study, which is experiential to you. If you have invested your entire life in studying science and not yet free, then ask yourself this question: will I die without knowing the truth? Will I die without knowing who am I experientially? I am the only master, only guru in the world who can make you experience that truth right here, right now. Due to my spiritual powers, I can give you energy transmission from a distance as well as physically. I can make you experience, reach that state of highest awareness, highest consciousness, highest universal divine energy, where you realize who you are at the center, who you are at the core. And thereafter, if you want to be stabilized in that state, then you have to do certain practices, which is again the path of energy practice or energetic work on yourself. I work in the direction of rewiring your brain, nervous system, your bioelectricity, your cosmic electricity by changing the frequency at which you are radiating right now. I change and transform and transmute your lower energies of matter into energy. That is possible because of my powers. I work with my students who are highly disciplined, who are highly committed, who are ready to drop their intellectual knowledge behind. If you are an intellectual student, I don't suggest you to leave your intellectual path, but you have to understand that you have to apply your intelligence and not the intellectual path which keeps on collecting knowledge, information about the experiences of other people. If you want to know the truth experientially, you have to drop everything. You have to unlearn everything. You have to leave everything behind. You have to forget who you are. You have to start like a newborn baby which knows nothing, whose brain is ready to learn in a new way. When you are ready, when the student is ready, the master appears. If you are ready, I will appear in your life through the medium of this discourse, through this video discourse, or through my teachings, which is based on truth, experiential truth. Science is the path of the world. Science is the path of the matter. You need to understand this. When you go beyond science, the journey of the spirit begins. The spiritual aspects that you know. You are lost in spirituality and science. You cannot be free by reading the scriptures. You cannot be free by collecting all the knowledge, information and the garbage of the world. For example, if you want to know how the water tastes, how it feels, how it smells, how it sounds, you have to use your 5 senses, how it looks. Experiential. Drinking water is experiential. For example, this glass of water I am drinking right now. First of all, I can see it is transparent. I am using the sense perception of my eyes through the consciousness, which is the perceiver behind these eyes, which is making use of the brain, the instrument to see how this looks. The water looks transparent in nature. It doesn't smell. It does not have any smell, specific smell. How it sounds when you drink it. You have to drink it. You have to taste it. It is tasteless. It is experiential. How you feel it. You have to drink it and feel it. It is cooling. It's a combination of matter. Water is a form. H2O, hydrogen and oxygen. When hydrogen and oxygen combines together, water is formed. Hydrogen has its valency 1 and it needs one more electron in its outer orbit to complete, to unite. And there comes oxygen, which needs 2 hydrogen atoms to combine, to unite. This is science. This is chemistry. This is water. But what you feel, the pranic element in the water, the energy in the water, chemically in the science, it is H2O, a chemical combination. an ionic bond. But when you talk about energy, how do you feel? How do you recharge yourself? You have to drink. When you drink, some sound comes. You feel that sound. When it goes through your esophagus towards your stomach, you feel cooling effect in your body. It is the water element. Your brain knows that water is required for the body to produce energy. Water is the fuel for the brain. Your mind needs to understand everything through logic. That is the intellect faculty of your brain. The left brain needs everything from the perspective of logic, reasoning, science. And the right brain, that is the creative brain, the intuitive brain, that is the instinctive brain, that need to understand everything from the perspective of experience. The right brain needs experience to feel. You are drinking water to feel it. How do you feel? That is perceived by the brain. That is most natural to the brain. You can think about water. You can know about water. You can have the chemical equation about water. But until and unless you drink it, you feel it experientially, you will not know how it tastes, how it feels. So this is life. This is life. You have to taste life. This is the path of energy. The pranic element in the water increases the prana in your body. When oxygen, H2O in the body definitely increases the oxygen level in your body. But that is again a matter which is required for your body. But how about the feel of the cooling effect of water? So you have to feel life. This is life. Water is life. So did you understand the real example and the analogy of understanding life? Life is all about energy. Transformation is all about energy. Power is all about energy. Freedom is all about energy. You feel energetically you are free. Why and how? When your mind dissolves, that is energetic transmutation of darker, denser, lower energies into higher, elevating and radiating energies. The ego, the mind, the lower energy is like the ice, the condensed form. And when you heat it, when you transmute that ice, it converts into liquid, and that the liquid converts into gases, vapor, steam. Similarly, when your mind, where ego, that is transmuted, the lower energies of knowledge, when you drop your knowledge, when you drop your ego, when you drop your association and attachment to the investment that you have made in the ego, the mind, that is the point when you go beyond it. That energy is transmuted into experience, energy of experience. That energy is of higher quality. That energy is of abundance. That energy is of love. That energy is of gratitude. That energy is of courage. That energy is of appreciation. That energy is of abundance coming from within. Your heart chakra opens. Your throat chakra opens. Your third eye opens. Your crown chakra opens. Because that energy has the potential to open all your chakras. Because it is of extremely high intensity. Your lower chakras are balanced. When such shift happens, when such transmutation of energy happens, and that happens during your Kundalini awakening journey, the transformation process through which Kundalini breaks the ego in you. The Kundalini in you makes you experience what you are as a spirit. Pure enlightenment True enlightenment is always energetic. It is never intellectual. Intellectually, your mind can know what enlightenment is. But experientially, you have to feel that through real transmutation of energy. The mind never gets enlightened. The mind can never get enlightened. The intellectual path is just a candy to the mind to make it feel that it knows everything about enlightenment. But true reward, true gift of the divine to you happens with grace only when you are highly surrendered. You have to leave all your knowledge about science, spirituality, all the collection of information that you have gathered over decades, through which your ego is formed, into the garbage. Throw it into the garbage before coming to the Guru. Don't carry anything with you. Dump it in the dustbin. I'll give you a technique. If you're finding it difficult, then do it and see the results. Start writing down everything that you know in a notebook and keep writing. Make it into such, use 10 notebooks to write it down, or hundreds of it. Whatever you have collected throughout your life, do it for 24 hours continuously. Whatever knowledge you have gained from science, from spirituality, from everything that you know or you have researched on, and then burn into ashes. Burn those 10 notebooks, hundreds of notebooks into ashes. And all the information that is stored in your subconscious, that is created the ego in you, that has created the mind in you, that has created the memory in you, will go into that dustbin and you will be empty. After becoming empty, you will experience the blankness of consciousness. And that time you come to me to know about, to admit yourself into the different dimension of learning, to have a PhD in energy vibration frequency, to know how energy works experientially. No need to collect any information. I teach my students the techniques that transform them. When the first technique that was used to transform them into a different level, they have reached that level, the first technique goes away. The next technique comes to go to the next level. I'll make you experience the real transformative journey of energy through this. Example. Imagine yourself, you are sitting in this room. Dense, depressive, filled with anxiety, filled with restlessness, filled with loneliness. Right now, you are watching this video, and as I am guiding you, you are taking the steps and feel the shift in energy right now. Go out right now. If you have a bicycle, then ride it. Go to a garden, a park. From there, you take a bike on rent, a motorbike on rent. Or if you have your own motorbike, then take it out and go to a distant place. Park your bike because you have reached there. Now take a bus. Go there. Travel 10 kilometers. or 10 miles ahead. Get down. Then take another car, cab. Travel a few more distance. Go to the railway station. Board a train. Go 500 miles ahead to a distant land. Get down. Take a helicopter from there and get down. Land near a sea beach. From there, you take a flight. Go to the airport or anywhere. It's just understanding what you need to do. Go to the airport. From the helicopter, you go to the airport. From there, you take a flight to a distant land. Get down. Thereafter, you reach the seashore. Take a boat and go towards an unknown land, an unknown island. When you reach the island, burn the boat. Burn the boat completely. Why? The methods, the techniques that you have used to reach here is no more required. This was the understanding behind this entire discourse. Example. You no need the recipe to cook a meal once you have learned how to cook the meal. You don't need to read it again and again if you know that the science of creating the food, you have made it into an art. Likewise is this journey. This journey is the journey of evolution. If you have traveled the path to reach here, to meet the Guru, you should not carry anything with you. You should leave everything behind and then meet the Guru. Then only the Guru can work on you. You are the raw matter which can be given a form by the Guru. You are a newborn baby who can be trained, who can be made into a new person by teaching you skills. You don't know anything about language. You learn that from scratch, from zero. You learn new letters. You learn alphabet. You know how to form words. You know how to make sentences, how to make story, how to read, write, and everything that you learn throughout life. But at one point you have to leave everything behind because that creates ego. That is a limitation. That is the reason for your bondage. You need to get free from it. If you want your freedom to happen right now, you have to leave everything behind. You have to follow the path of energy, that is experiential learning. It is practical, it is realistic, it is here and now. There is no future. You experience it now, and to make it permanent, you have to create and practice. Teach your brain, your nervous system, the new way of living life. Because your brain has forgotten the old ways, the natural ways of living life because of the mind and the collection of information. Brain never needed knowledge to live life, and that is why you are sick. You need treatment of your brain and mental health. Look at yourself, what you have become. You are stagnant, you are lethargic, you are lazy. You don't want to accept the truth. Even after drinking water, you say that this is not water. Even after tasting food, you don't say that it is tasting good. So you have to realize that if you want to be free from yourself, who is holding you back? You yourself are holding yourself back due to your too much accumulation of knowledge in science and spirituality. The atom, that is the smallest particle. If you see it through highest quality of magnifying glass, there is space, and that space is energy. So where science ends, true journey of spirit begins. The true spirituality is about energy. Kundalini energy is the cosmic electricity that flows in you. Everything is energy, vibration and frequency radiating at different frequencies. You need to know this to live life, to unblock yourself, to be free from the energetic blockages of millions of lives. You need to know that you are here to be free energetically, to experience it energetically. And to remain as energy, you have to practice not converting energy into matter. E equal to mc square. It means that huge speed of light is required to convert all the energy, all the matter into energy. Go into that aspect. It is such a powerful process which may take millions of years to do that. If you want to convert matter into energy, it is not easy. But with Guru's power, with my powers, I make you experience whatever is matter, I transmute it into energy. And through spiritual practices, through sadhanas, you can make it permanent. But if you are a lazy fellow, if you don't want to work on yourself, then it is not possible for you. Only those of you who are highly disciplined in life, who want to work on themselves, who want to invest in themselves, can work with me, with the Guru, for a powerful journey. I will demystify your all intellectual quests. I will answer all your questions. I dissolve the questions because of one fact. I share with you the truth. Once you know the truth, your brain is calm. Your intellectual quest is satisfied. It is satiated. Since you are not getting the right food for your brain, you are collecting information. Once you are experientially knowing what energy means, all your experiential understanding will satiate you from the spirit level, because your mind will be dissolved, who has been collecting so much of garbage throughout life. If you want your energy to be transmuted, you have to understand that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another form. If you want the energy of your knowledge, your garbage and lower energies in mind, ego, to be transformed into the formless consciousness, formless awareness, you have to work with me in the direction of energy. There is no truth other than energy. And once you know what energy is, you will never come back to the world of form. You will make use of the form, but never be limited with the form. Understand that energy is everywhere, radiating at different frequencies. And once you tune into these energies, anything and everything is possible. There is nothing which is created out of this energy field. Everything is created in this energy field through transformation and transmutation. This is just the introduction to the world of energy. Keep yourself attentive for my discourses, and a new universe will open before you. All right? Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.